I like to call. During this season, before classes start, when we're, just recruiting for the program, I have the opportunity to connect with wonderful community partners like, Denise and in the community, so we can share about our program for our community to take advantage of it. And I have the opportunity to do the intake. So I'm the one that reviews the application and has the joy of listening and accepting our students. And then during the 12-week training program, I do student care, and that allows me to journey with our students and connect them with all of the community partners that we have here in relation to being able to remove barriers, so you guys can be able to, or our students can graduate from our program. And that's me. That's my role.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jessie. So before we get started, we're going to answer all of your questions and give you a very thorough overview as to what the program is, what you can expect, what the results will be. I want to show you just a quick 90-second video. It'll just give you a nice flavor of who Jobs Partnership is, and a little bit of a visual always helps. So I'm going to turn it to Jessie.
Yes. So let me share the screen. Bear with me one moment.
Life is complicated, sometimes unbelievably so. But life is also rich with opportunities, with possibilities, not just for a few people, but for anyone. Even if you feel like you're coming from nowhere and you're starting with nothing, the Jobs Partnership of Florida believes that success isn't only a goal, it's a mindset. It's the belief that anyone, given the tools to succeed, can actually achieve success. And that's what we do. Help men and women become something they never thought they could. Not because they didn't have the strength, but because they lacked direction, the belief in themselves, and in something greater. The Jobs Partnership of Florida, not just a way to something different, we are the way to something more, the way forward, the way up.
Hold on, guys.
Don't we love technology? Technology is our friend. What would we do without it if in a pandemic, huh?
Right. So that's who we are at Jobs Partnership. We offer a 12-week training program. It's 2 nights a week. It's either Tuesdays or Thursday nights. It is from 6 to 9 p.m. And you have an opportunity to have in our program a coach that is assigned to you, who gets to journey with you during the 12-week training program. You get to have that support. You get to have the relationship. You get to have someone that can really, just walk alongside with you wherever season you are right now in your life. And at the same time, you'll have classmates. So during those 3 hours, you're able to have invest in yourself 1 night a week for 3 hours for 12 weeks. And our coaches are volunteers that want to give back to our community. And they're men and women who commit themselves as well for those 3 hours, for those 12 weeks, for that 1 night a week. And that's pretty much what we get to do, support and walk you through. Angela's going to go into sharing about the lesson plan and all that good stuff. But here at Jobs Partnership, we're here to support you through the 12-week journey.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessie. Turn up your microphone a little bit. It was a little hard to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I may just be my computer, but it was a little hard to hear. But thank you. That's awesome. So who is Jobs Partnership? Jobs Partnership is a nonprofit organization that has been around serving this community for over 20 years. And so you might think, well, how much does it cost? Who pays for this? Well, good news is that we have a bunch of generous donors that support us. We have opportunities to get grants that support us. And what that enables us to do is offer this program to all of our participants at no cost. So it is valued at $2,000. That's pretty much what it takes to run one student through this program. But our participants will never share in that cost. Our participants are the people that we serve. And so that is the good news of Jobs Partnership. So why would you come into this program? Well, I'm going to cover a little bit about the curriculum, what you're going to learn, why that's important, and how it can be valuable in setting you up for success in the next right career that's good for you. So our program is divvied up into 2 parts. As Jessie said, it's 3 hours, 1 night a week. There are 2 halves to it. There are life lessons and there are work lessons. So we are a biblically based organization. Our life lessons are biblically based. There is at no point any requirement to subscribe to the source of that, but what we do ask is that participants apply those principles. So what is a life lesson? A life lesson would be an example of a life lesson would be how you build healthy relationships. The world tells you that life is about you, right? Every billboard on I-4 tells you that life is about you. But I bet there's some moms and some dads and some parents and some community members, church members. I bet there's some people in this room that have figured out that life is about serving others. And once you're able to connect to that principle of serving others, that's what makes you successful. Other life lessons that will be included in that is authority. There's a big question, is authority given or earned? A lot of people are in authority over our lives, and how we deal with that is important. Responsibility, how we take responsibility for ourselves and others around us, that's a life lesson. So that gives you a flavor and an idea of what those life lessons are about. The work lessons are what you might think of as work lessons. They are resume preparation for those of you that may have been applying for jobs online and have gotten no response. We can help you with that. There's a way to write your resume that is targeted and specific that will get a response from the employer. Look what we're doing right now. We're online, we're talking to each other, but there's a key to that. There's a skill to making that work. We're going to help you with that, and we're going to help you master an interview online where you know exactly what to say and what questions and how to answer those questions. Networking. You may not know that 93% of those jobs on the internet, they're already filled. So the way that you're going to get a job is through a relationship, a connection. And so that's what we will help you with, is we will introduce you to a variety of employers, education partners, people that can help you, people that we can recommend you to because you have been through the Jobs Partnership Program. One of the fun pieces about my job is I get to put together a career fair, a private career fair, just for our participants. And we have employers that line up to participate in that because our Jobs Partnership graduates have earned a reputation of being men and women of character, men and women that do what they say they're going to do, men and women that show up on time. And those may sound like small things, but they're big. And that's what employers are looking for. So I'm going to turn it back to Jessie for a moment. She mentioned coaches, and she mentioned the support of people coming alongside you in this program. I don't know about you, but when I was looking for a job, it was lonely and it was scary. And so I wish I'd had Jobs Partnership. I wish I'd had the support that we offer through our program. So I'm going to let Jessie tell you a little bit more about who our coaches are, why they serve, and some other community resources that are available to come alongside you.
Yes, absolutely. And our coaches, as I was sharing, are men and women who want to serve. They're men and women that are there to really just support you. But more importantly, I have the role, as I shared, of connecting you with community partners. We have community partners like Community Action. They provide a wraparound service that they can support you guys when it comes to just having to pay utility bills, connecting you with even any sort of financial challenges that you may have. They support our students. We also have Career Source. Career Source is a phenomenal organization that even has scholarships that are dedicated for our students. We also have, for example, Christian Help, just to name a couple that they can help, and Up, which helps with groceries. So through our program, we get to also connect you guys with resources that are there. And just like Angela said, you can feel lonely, you can feel overwhelmed, and you find yourself just trying to chase and leave voice messages and emails. But we have the opportunity of really connecting you directly to someone in that organization that can help you through the 12-week training program to remove that barrier, to take one less thing off the plate, so you can really have that time to invest in yourself, in that personal development, in that professional development, alongside with that curriculum that Angela took the time to share, to be able to remind you that you have value. And that's what our coaches are there for as well, to remind you that you have a purpose, for you to see yourself in the light that you've been created, and that there is a job out there for you.
Thanks, Jessie. I think one of the things that Jessie always speaks well to is someone's unique value. At the beginning of the class, one of the homework assignments, and there'll be homework every week, projects to do, the one that I love the most is the free assessment that helps you understand your skills, your personality, your interests. And I don't mean just the way, the things that you think you might want, but the way that your brain works, the way that you're wired. Jessie and I are two very different people. She's an awesome, awesome asset in her role, and I do okay in my role. But if you asked us to switch, it wouldn't be so great. So we're glad for our roles because our personality and our skills and our interests are a good fit for it. So that's what will help you understand is who you are and what kinds of work you're our best fit for. Sometimes we'll find that in this market, particularly in the last 6 months, a lot has happened, right? So sometimes we need a particular set of technical skills. Technical skills are in really, really high demand right now, specifically in the medical arena. Certified medical assistants are in high demand. Medical office assistants that know coding and electronic health records, they're in high demand. Manufacturing of electronic chips. Look what we're doing right now. We're online. I bet every single one of you have got some kind of device, electronic chip in your home. That has to be manufactured. We have a great manufacturing system right here in Orlando to do that. Who knew? I didn't know. Distribution, all those trucks that going up and down your street, all those trucks that are delivering things that we never thought were being delivered. That is in high demand. So warehouse logistics, all those kinds of things. And there are many more, but you'll see those 4 specifically, and a brand new one that just came out last week is IT, network, and systems. That's a great high demand one. People like Spectrum are hiring those graduates, and Amazon. You'll see those on our application. It's the very last question, and it asks you, are you interested in acquiring some technical skills? And I bet you're thinking right now, yeah, but I don't have money for that. The good news, again, is that through our partnership with Valencia and through our partnership with CareerSource has put aside specific dollars, specific funding for jobs partnership students. So if you choose to come on board and participate in this program, you will have the privilege of being able to use those dollars. There's minimal qualifying criteria, but I'll tell you, every single student that we have had apply for a technical skills training program last semester was approved. We didn't have any issues getting anybody qualified for those technical skills training classes. And in just a few short weeks, some of them as short as 7, and I think the longest one is the medical assistant at 18, but it's part-time, designed to be worked around a working schedule. You can be a professional medical assistant or a distribution operations technician or an electronic board assembler or someone that has a very desirable skill set. So that's pretty powerful when you combine that with the soft skills and the recommendation and the introduction to employers from Jobs Partnership. And oh, by the way, what we love about Valencia is they introduce you to employment opportunities. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our dear Apollonia, who joined us. And just thank you very much, Apollonia, for coming and sharing your story. We love you. We love your journey and your story. I thought that you would like to hear from a real student that came through this program that had real barriers, and real junctions in life to overcome and make some big decisions. So Apollonia, I'm going to turn it over to you to share a little bit about your journey with us and onwards.
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting me. It wasn't anything I didn't have to think twice about whether or not I could make the time. Once Jesse called me, I just made myself available because for me, it was a really, really good experience. I had my challenges, but at the end, I can say it was really beneficial because when I started, I was having I was having car troubles. It was just like everything was just going bad. And the group meetings in the evenings, you never know what is going to happen. It so happened that I met somebody there, and that young lady that I met when I was having issues with my car, we would share a ride together. At one point, I got my car fixed to a point where I could go, and then she started having problems with her car, so I had to pick her up and take her. I had to leave work, pick her up, take her to school, take her back home, and go home. One night we were going home from school, and the car broke down on the road. We could not get home. But it was a good experience for me. It was a very good experience. And once I got done, there are challenges going through anything in life. But when you complete it, then you really see the rewards. Because when I finished, as soon as I got done, like probably a month or so, I got a job with Orlando Health. So I completed the medical assistant program and I got a job with Orlando Health, and that's where I'm at right now. I really like it there, and I have intentions of going back to school. So I signed up for Valencia to complete the nursing program there. So that's what I'm looking into doing right now.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing, Apollonia. So just to explain, Apollonia came through the Jobs Partnership Program. And then at the same time, which is amazing, at the same time, her and 6 other fine young ladies, most of which were single moms, if not moms, going through this program at the same time. So Jobs Partnership is 1 night a week from 6 to 9. And then she took on the certified medical assisting role, which was 2 more nights a week from 6 till 9:30 and every other Saturday. And she did that for 18 weeks. We got a scholarship through Career Source, well, it's actually through Community Action. And then Orlando Health came looking for her, wanted to recruit her, interviewed the students at the class, and found Apollonia, loved her, hired her. So that's a little bit of background.
Once you finish, there are other entities also with opportunities for employment. So you have options. I really liked Orlando Health. That's why I went with them. There are different other agencies like Advent Health, Scrap America, One Blood, Jewett, a lot of other medical facilities that are hiring.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Apollonia, what would you say was the best thing, the most important thing that you got out of the Jobs Partnership training?
Out of the Jobs Partnership training for me, it's the love that you get from everybody. You don't know anybody, but when you come there, it's like a family. The network, everything, everyone just loving you, showing you love. They don't know you. They don't know where you're coming from, but everybody's just there for you. They check on you every now and again. Even Jesse, even you, Angela, every now and again you'll call. How are you doing? Where are you at now? They check on you. It's not just for the period that you're there, they're constantly with you as you grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yep, it can be lonely, and I hope that it wasn't lonely for anyone going through jobs partnership. So thank you, Apollonia. Any other parting words you'd like to share? Did a great job, by the way.
Thank you. Even though I was ill prepared, but thank you.
You're doing great. You spoke from the heart, right? And I think that's the most important thing, is to be able to speak from the heart. You lived it, and you're living the life now as a medical professional.
Yep. But
proud.
for people or for persons who have intentions of joining with the jobs partnership, just know that nothing is easy. Whatever it is that you want, you have to work hard for it. You have to push towards your goal. There will be challenges. There will be. I can tell you that much. There are times when you're gonna like they just come out of nowhere, but you just have to push past that, because once you push past that, then you see what you're really working towards. So you just have to continue to just push on, no matter what the situation is. Just push towards your goal. Know what you want and work towards it, regardless of your challenges.
Amen. Thank you so much, Apollonia. We appreciate your time and your dedication, and we admire your hard work and all that you have done and accomplished, and we celebrate you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jessie, I'm going to turn it back to you to wrap up.
Yes, absolutely. Well, so you wonder, how do I join Jobs Partnership, right? The classes I shared is one night a week, Tuesdays or Thursdays from 6 to 9 p.m. We have, well, virtual and in person. However, our virtual classes are full. So the in-person is the only option that we have available. We are following CDC guidelines, got to wear your mask, temperature check to make sure that we, keep everyone safe. So what do I do? Well, you will go to our website. I can share with you guys real quick the website where you would go for Jobs Partnership. It is right here, LifeWorks. You will go to Job Seeker, go to Application. It's very friendly. And as you see, you go New Applicant, and you're able to select. Even though at the moment you see these two sites, I want you to know that at the we just have New Life is the one that we are open to being able to take students in. So I have about, I would say 10 slots at most available that we currently have. And our program, I would say, once you apply, you are going to get a confirmation email along with an orientation email that we just ask you to watch the video. I'll just give you a little bit glimpse, a little bit more in depth of what Angela has shared as well. And you do an orientation form. And then I get the notification to be able to just review the application to make sure the program is fitted for you. And it may not be for everyone. That's why we take the time and make sure that it is a program that suits you. Do know it is at no cost to you, like Angela mentioned. However, it is $2,000 per student, but we have phenomenal, generous donors that sponsor our students since we've been around for 20 years. So guys, classes start September the 8th. It's a week from today, and I was looking forward, and Angela, of being able to share with you guys and make you just about Jobs Partnership. So I am excited. Apply tonight. Tomorrow morning when I come in, I can go ahead and call you, try to get you in once you complete the orientation form. But more importantly, do know that you're not alone. And just like Apollonia said, our coaches are there to support you. We're here to support you. We are here to journey with you. And there's so much going on, uncertainty with all of this, but we're in this together. And we are here to serve you at Jobs Partnership. So yeah, that's us. All right. Uh-oh, I can't hear you, Angela.
Oh, I'm trying to respond to a few questions in the chat. Are there any questions?
I couldn't hear you. I don't know. Are there any?
Hi, this is Denise Smalls again. There's a question about financial aid provided for your program.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So financial aid, there are scholarships available with CareerSource for technical training. So if you are interested in accomplishing something like Apollonia has, where you want to go back to school and become a medical professional and become a certified medical assistant or a medical office assistant or do the electronic board assembly, yes, there are scholarships available. So you would connect with us. You would follow the instructions that Jessie has just given you, respond to the orientation video, and you'll come into our class. And then I will connect with you if you've indicated on your application that you'd like to take one of these training programs. And I will connect you with Valencia. You'll get accepted. And then once you're accepted, you'll come back to me and I will take you to CareerSource and we will get a financial aid package for you that the goal is that you would be able to go to school for free. That's our goal. And we've achieved it in every other last class. We got everybody through for free.
So Angela, I just want to make sure, is there a cost to attend Jobs Partnership?
There is no cost to attend Jobs Partnership. It is paid for by donors. So these donors are extremely generous. They love what we do. They love that we make connections and great opportunities available to everyone, despite whatever hurdles, backgrounds, whatever situations you faced in life. We want to make those opportunities available to you at no cost. Great questions.
Okay, you have some more questions in your Q&A?
I see the one on financial aid.
I posted the website.
Jessie posted the website, right?
Yes, I did.
These are great questions, guys. Very good questions.
You only pick one night. You do not both. It's either Tuesday or Thursdays. I see that question.
So it's 3 hours a week from 6 to 9, Tuesday or Thursday. So Jessie, the Kingdom Church, that is the one that has some vacancies in it. What night of the week is that?
That is on Tuesday.
Okay.
Actually, it's Mercy Drive. It's not the, yeah, Mercy Drive. Correct. Yes, that's on Tuesdays. That's a week from today.
Wow.
I know. Time's ticking.
I know, right?
Yes.
So timeline, if this is hitting some bells for you and you feel like this is maybe the next right step for you, as Jessie said, don't waste time. Submit your application tonight. We get about 20, 25 applications a day. So submit your application tonight. We will know who you are. So please put, this webinar as your referral source, and Jessie will pick that up in the morning and she will send you an orientation video and then have a phone call to make sure that this is the right program for you. So the goal would be that you would be registered and accepted by at the latest Friday, so that you're ready to start on Tuesday, because you don't want to miss the first week of class.
No.
It's powerful.
Yes. All right. So I would just share, like I mentioned earlier, think about this of investing 3 hours, one night a week for 12 weeks. How often do we do that? That we will take 3 hours out of a week and fully do personal development, to fully have a time and set a career path. That is what you'll have time to do with us at Jobs Partnership with our coaches. And as Apollonia's story, you'll have challenges, but guess what? You don't have to go through them alone, right, Apollonia? You have support. Yes. Someone said they did not see the site address. Does everyone else see it? Do you see it? The Jobs Partnership? I see a Q&A.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, Denise? Okay, wonderful. All right.
Can you also put it in the chat feature, Jesse, to make sure that Shavonda can see it?
Oh, okay. I just did it on the, yes, I can do that. All right. I do not see the answer. Type the answer. Okay. Well, this is my first time doing this. I love this. Teachable moments. I love them. Okay. Did it go through? It did, right? Oh, there's another one.
I'm glad you're doing this, Jessie. She's much better.
So it says, I would like to confirm you guys are located in Winter Park, where our office is located here in Winter Park, and we're on Lee Road. However, the location itself, it's on 3919 West New Hampshire Street. That's the New Life Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church. So the classes are not held here in the office. We have some churches who are partners and allow us to and host our students.
Jesse, this is Trish. I do have one question. As far as the instructors, where do you have instructors come from? Do they come from the college or they come from businesses? Where are the instructors?
Angela was one of our instructors. I would love for you to answer that. How you
Sure. Our instructors come from all over the place. They are generally industry professionals. So they're people that are HR professionals, or they're business consultants, or they're retired teachers. But there's just a myriad of teachers. And here's just a wonderful thing that happened to us last year is we were growing. We were up to 5 classes, and then we grew to 7 classes, and we were going to add 2 more. And we were just a little bit worried that we would not have enough teachers to staff all of these classes. So we decided to record all of these lessons. Lo and behold, we have a pandemic. And that is how we were able to serve our student population last semester. We started live in classes, and then week 3, the pandemic just got to be so fierce and overwhelming that we all got shut down in March. Thank goodness we were able, thank goodness for Zoom, and thank goodness for those recordings, because we were able to turn on a dime. And that is how we're able to deliver the program now. And so you may think, gosh, am I just going to be coming and listening to someone for 3 hours? That sounds difficult. No, you're not. It is very interactive. You're going to listen to a life lesson, and then you're going to be in a breakout room with your coach and other students. So like Apollonia said, you're going to meet some new people. They may become your new best friend. Because guess what? They're going through a similar situation to you, similar challenges. They're looking for new starts, new relationships. And it's a little hard out there right now because some industries have been shut down, and we want to know what our options are. So that's what we do. Have a chat, we have a figure it out, and then we come back and we do the work lesson, and then we have another chat and a breakout. So it's very, very interactive. We love it. And all our classes are volunteers that are retired teachers, professionals. They're volunteers. They do this because they love it. And I think that speaks so highly of the program, because they come back over and over again to serve, to sow into other people's lives, to help make them successful. So we're really, really glad and appreciative of our volunteers. Will the program ever offer other career opportunities like marketing, business management, hospitality, customer service? That is a great question. What we try to do, and what my role is right now as the employer and education liaison, is to be in touch with the market. So it's my job to find out where these openings are, source employers that are hiring. There's a lot of doom and gloom on the internet right now and on the news saying there's massive layoffs. Well, that's true, but there's a bright side. There are businesses that are on fire. People that are in the technology business, that's growing. And
Yeah.
that's a great example of something that Valencia was able to turn around and put together very, very quickly. So just literally last week, they launched an IT network platform training class. So that's not on our website. That's something I'm just telling you about now because it just literally got launched about 5 days ago. So you will see new opportunities coming as the market recovers. But I want to make sure that we're not putting you or recommending you to take anything where you can't get a job. So that's the goal. So we want you to be able to find a good, lucrative job that is not just going to help you survive, but help you thrive, help you have a career that you can sow into and that you can develop. So look at what Apollonia is doing. Yes, that's an entry-level position into the medical field, but she's already got plans to go back to school. And guess what? These big organizations like Orlando Health and Advent Health will help you pay for it. So they want to invest in making her the best employee that they can because she's working for an A+ organization right now. So that's what I want to do, is make sure that you have those opportunities. Hospitality, it will come back. Universal and Disney, they're not going out of business, but they're on a temporary setback. They're having a little hard time probably for another 6 months. But yes, they will come back. And when they do, we'll be working with culinary programs and all kinds of hospitality management programs to position you for great careers. Great question. And there are other programs right now that can be helpful to you, and those are available through CareerSource. And through our program, I will be the one to connect you to those. There are too many to list on our website, but the 4 that I picked, 5, if you include IT, we pick those because they're short term. Nobody's really excited about going back to school for a year or 2 right now. That's too long. But if you can do it in less than 18 weeks, well, that's exciting. So that's one criteria for the programs that I picked. The other criteria is that they're accessible. Some programs are way down in Kissimmee or they're out in Winter Garden. Not everybody can get there, especially if they're single moms. So I picked programs that are accessible in the downtown campus, where there's lots of public transportation, and at the School of Public Safety. So, and we generally work with ones that are in the evening, or if they're in the day, they're part-time. So our participants have the opportunity to also work and sustain their families. Any other questions?
All right. I think we're good, Denise.
Yeah.